We're back, rapid fire wargaming, back to doing what we love, bit of 40k. Got 2,000 points of Orks versus 2,000 points of House Mortan. We've got fingers on the camera. Good to be back. Here come the army lists.
Right, Garfield, talk us through what you're bringing tonight.
Cheers, buddy. So we've got 2,000 points of Goths. The entire army is WYSIWYG. It's our friend Rob's army that he's kindly lent us, which we've been using. So we've got 2 units of 30 boys at the front here, 30 combat ones with choppers and guns, 30 shooters. The HQs are Weird Boy, Warphead with the jump and what's it called? Warpath. We've got a Mech Boy with custom force field, and we've got War Boss on bike with the biggest boss, and the biggest boss. He's got the Killer Claw, and his Warlord trait is Big Killer Boss. So get a few more bosses in there.
That's what he says on the tin.
Yeah, exactly. We've got a Mecha Dread at the back here. That dude has got 2 Dread Kill Saws. We've got a 6-man unit of bikes here with the knob with a power claw. We've got truck with 10 boys, truck with 10 boys, truck with 8 tank busters. We've got battle squad has suddenly stopped. We've got the Bone Breaker here with a custom job with a red roller. We've got a 10-man unit of commandos, and we've got a 3-vehicle unit of choppers.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And the secondaries we are taking in this mission, I'm doing Titan Hunter, engage in all fronts, and deploy scramblers.
Beautiful.
Talk us through what you got, Phil.
Right, Tom, first game back in a long time, so I'm keeping it quite simple with Knights to not fry my brain. So I've got trusty House Mortan, which is a bit of a close combat list normally in terms of their trait, but I've got some Moiraxes and Helverings. So from the top, the Lancer is my Warlord. He's got Landstrider and Armour and the Sainted Iron, which is a 2-up save rather than a 3-up. To the right, I have a Crusader with Endless Fury. Over here we have a Gallant. And then I've got 2 Helverings and 2 Moiraxes with double lightning locked at the front. And both of the Questoris Knights here have got the what's the non-line of sight one?
The non-light.
The one that needs line of sight is more expensive.
Yeah, the one people know what we're talking about.
Spear, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. 2,000 points.
Happy days. We'll be back with the mission and deployment.
So Tom, before we get into the deployment, what mission are we playing?
We are playing Retrieval, and that's the long way deployment. I think it's called Dawn of War, is it? I don't know. It's a long one anyway.
Objectives.
Yes, we've got 6 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's hold 1, hold 2, hold more. I've been through my secondaries, which are Titan Slayer, engage on all front, and deploy scramblers. Fingers, what are you doing?
I've got engage on all fronts, thin their ranks, and assassinate.
Good stuff. So just to give you a quick update, we have got a new dedicated space for our battle report, so hopefully we're creating new stuff more regularly. We've actually got a couple of people coming to visit, so we've got Dan from Lookout Sir coming down, hopefully Joe from Vanguard Tactics, and thanks most recently to a shout out from Pardo at SM Battle Reports. So definitely check those guys out because their content is up there, probably some of the best out there. So no further ado, we'll roll for first turn, shall we?
Should you go through the deployment?
We can go through the deployment.
Let's do
So
that.
I've tried to hide as much as possible, but when you've got 60 boys on the table, 3 trucks, dreadnoughts and bikes, not a lot you can do. So I've got the Warphead over here with the choppy boys, a truck with 10 boys in there. I've got the dreadnought here on this objective with Big Mech, another truck, another 30 boys, the shooter boys. Got my War Boss, some bikes, and another truck with 10 boys in it. Well, let's see what's alive after the end of turn 1.
And then everything else coming in. From...
Yeah, so in reserve, I've got the big vehicle here with the red roller, some commandos.
Talk us through the big vehicle with the red roller, Tom.
The big vehicle with the red roller is I will tell you once I get the app up.
Well, we'll come back to it. We can come back to it.
So it's called the Bone Breaker. So the Bone Breaker, it's It's got the red roller, so it gives extra attacks, hitting on 2s, pretty strong. Last time me and Fingers played, it caused a bit of havoc, so fingers crossed it can do as much havoc this time.
Yeah, it was a beast, an unexpected beast.
Yeah, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So over to you, Phil.
Yeah, so I've deployed fairly aggressively, as you'd expect, or wherever I've got space to deploy, really. So the Lancer and the Crusader just on the left flank there with a Helverin. I've got Helverin kind of guarding the backfield on this objective here. Gallant is just sitting sideways there, ready to run up the middle. And then a brace of Lightning Lock Moiraxes hither. So CP wise, I think I'm on 8.
Yeah, you start with 8 and I start with 7.
Lovely.
And then just another quick shout out to Game Mat EU, who happily gave us a nice healthy discount on this terrain. So we've got the rock set, we've got the Gothic Ruin set, and also this double-sided ice mat. So fantastic stuff, rock solid, pre-painted, and that's it really. So pretty decent stuff.
Right, shall we roll off?
Let's
First
roll
turn.
on. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing it live.
I should be using a funky pink Slanesh Demons SN Battle Reports dice.
Where's my bag? I'll get a nice posh dice as well whilst we're at it then. Don't know what I'm going to get out.
Right. Ready? It's a 6.
It's a
Good
6.
old SN.
I need a 6. Oh, the opposite of a 6. So Knights turn 1.
Hello.
Here he
Right.
is.
Hello. My movement phase is this. I was a little bit cagey with the Lancer because he's got the Land Strider, which gives him 2-inch extra charge and advance. But even with that, because the map, it would have just left me, yeah, around here with a long charge to make and probably no man's land and to be surrounded by Orks. So he's just kind of, guess what I've been painting. He's just going to be chilling out there. The Crusaders move around to try and get some shots off first turn. The Helverin in this corner is going to try and get some shots off. I'm going to try and use that new strat from Engine War. So new, it's been around a few months now, that gives them max shots running for 1 CP rather than 2d3.
Feels like yesterday.
Yeah, it's like this Helverin's just on the backfield again because of the range. I can have him kind of as custodian of that objective while still pinging some shots downfield. These two Moiraxes are kind of working as a bit of a team. They're going to sit here and fire as many shots as they can down at these bikes and these boys.
Orcs are going to love more axes.
I know. It's a bit, yeah. My night model options were limited, so I had to bring them,
cool, man. That's fine.
and the Gallant is he's just moved up effectively.
Cool.
Again, same problems before. So next turn, hopefully, I'll get some charges off.
That's it. Trying to bait me into some sort of
kind of manoeuvre.
Yeah. So we'll come back with the shooting phase. So we're back with Phil's shooting phase.
Yeah, so I've not got a huge amount in range. I have really the armatures and all the Helverins in range. Crusader, the Avenging Endless Fury is out of range, but his rocket pod and his thermal melter aren't. So we're going to start with them into the only unit you can see, which is these little scamps here at the back. So I'll do the thermal first. D6, 6,
Big 6.
3. So it's hitting on 3s. And wounded on 2s.
What's the strength of it?
9, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the melter gun. Yeah. It's 2s. 2s to kill. So 3 dead.
3 dead.
We'll keep track of that with a dice over here for now.
Yep. Okie dokie. Sorry, bear me 2 secs. So yeah, the Storm Spear rocket pod, heavy 3, again hitting on 3s. Will hit, and that's going to be 2s as well, I think. Strength 8. So
2s to kill.
6 on 3 dead.
3 dead. Up to 6 dead.
So I'm going to spend, no, am I? Because I can spend 1 CP to make the Helverin get max shots, which is another 12, which takes the dead to 18, and you can bring them back for what, 2 CP, 1 CP?
It's 3 CP, but what I'm actually going to do, I've lost 6 there, is I'm going to try and move some, hopefully out of line of sight. We'll see. So I double checked, and I can't get enough out of line of sight downfield there, the Helverin at the back. So we'll go straight in, shall we, mate?
Yeah, so I was going to spend a CP to give him max shots, but I won't kill the unit, whereas if I save that 1 CP over here with the lightning locks ×2, I might wipe that unit.
Yeah,
so
might do.
I'm just going to just do the normal shots, which is 2d3 per gun, so 43. So this is the number of shots.
It's good. We're in for a wild night.
CP.
Yeah.
So that's the maximum number of shots. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And by the way, I've not played Warhammer in about 8 months. So put it in the comments if I balls up, which I probably will. But I'll try and be
let's keep it nasty.
I'll try and be as accurate as I can. So 12 shots hitting on 3s.
Yep. And then that's strength 6, isn't it?
Strength 6.
So killing on 3s. Another 5 dead.
5. Okay.
So we'll come back to them.
Yep.
I'll put a little dice by them to say there's another 5 dead.
Yep.
Orcs never lose though, mate.
No, exactly.
Orcs never lose.
No, they don't. I agree. So coming over here then. Actually, this guy, because he didn't advance, he's going to fire his Storm Spear Rocket Pod. I wouldn't normally give him one of those because he's normally advancing, which means obviously.
Does it need line of sight?
Oh yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, so this is 5 inches high, so you won't be able to shoot.
Yeah, so you can see me, but I can't see you.
That's correct. That's correct.
Just wait until our codex comes out.
Yeah, that's it.
And yours will come out.
I don't think it will count for much, but we'll soon see.
Yeah. So I completely ignore that then. So do I want to kill bikes or are they close combat bikes?
Yeah.
They've got power claws and whatnot.
No, there's one power claw in there. Yeah.
So I'll probably just try and take out the unit 30 boys then. So the first Moirax into the boys.
Actually,
hold on. Come back to me because I'm going to do some measuring because I don't want to shoot myself out of range. So come back to me, Thomas.
As we were, mate.
Yeah, so I've just remembered there's a custom force field there which is giving them all the 5 up, that whole bubble. So the chances of me getting through the whole unit, even with a massive shooting, is probably... long story short, I'm going to shoot this Moirax at the bikes.
Okie doke.
So 4 D3 shots and 6s explode into 2 additional hits.
Is it 4d3? I thought it was more than that, wasn't it? I thought the Helvin was 4d3. Let's have a little looky-loo. I could be wrong.
It's been a while. Bear with me. Yeah, it's not the Helvin, is it? It's sorry, it's heavy 6. So
yeah, 12 shots. I'll take 4d3 though, if you fancy it, mate.
No, I told you I was rusty.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Is it the bikes, yeah?
Yeah, this is the bikes.
Let me just check their toughness.
5s, I'm guessing.
Toughness 5.
So this is strength 6. So 6s explode to another 2. So that hits. That hits. That's it. So that becomes 1. Sorry, mate. I'm going to have to get some dice.
That's okay, mate. A little bit of a soundtrack for you there.
So then that becomes 3,
Yep.
and that comes 3. So hitting on 3s.
Lovely. Is this damage 1, is it?
Yeah, it's just damage 1, minus 2, I think. But then I'll check. Rusty.
So strength for that weapon?
6.
Yep, so wounding on 3s.
Yeah, strength 6, minus 2, damage 1.
Lovely. How many is that, mate?
1, 2, 3, 11, minus 2.
11. So I've got 5 up in Rumble save. It's not too bad. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. And how much damage is it each?
Just 1.
So there's 1, 2, 3 bikers dead. So they've got 2 wounds each.
So I'm going to do the exact same again with the other Moirax. Yonder.
Oh, because this was that one shooting, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good decision, because I was worried I pulled wrong incorrectly then.
So same again. So 3 more 6s, but a slightly worse roll. So that becomes 2. That becomes 2. And that becomes 2. And then wounded on 3s. The same again. 8. What was it last time?
11.
Oh, right, okay. A bit more rubbisher.
So 1 dead, 2 dead, and the boss is going to be left on 2 wounds. He's in there somewhere. Nicely done.
So I can just about see Chaparoo with the last guy. I don't think it's point spending a CP because they should have enough. How many wins he got?
I've made a mistake there. I pulled the incorrect model there, but he's got 2 left.
Do you want to put him back and take another one?
If that's all right, mate. Cheers, buddy. Because then if I put the boss, I've actually taken the one model off there. I've actually taken my boss. Let's just say it's this one for now, but he's actually got a power claw. I'll find the right model in a minute. So I would have put him there. And that actually takes him out of line of sight of that Helvin at the back.
Right, okay, yeah.
No, I'll tell you what. As a man who doesn't like takebacks, that would be gamey as
right,
FC UK.
I'll just shoot it.
No. That's I'll take that back. That's naughty of me. I'll slap myself on the wrist later. So go on, kill him, Phil.
Would that have made him the closest model?
No, because there's a Death Dread here.
Right, so
actually, say it wouldn't have mattered anyway because you after that Helverin, there's nothing left to shoot, is there?
No.
Cool. Vaporise him, Phil.
It's the last one. So I don't think I'll do the strat. I'll save that.
Yeah, I don't think you need it, mate.
43. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bib. And 3s with exploding 6s. 2 this time. The rolls have got progressively worse.
The Helvin.
What am I doing? Sorry, exploding 6s. I'm getting carried away. So 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
And then strength 6, isn't it?
Strength 6.
So 3 to wound. Can he survive?
4, but only at -1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, is that 12 damage? Ouchie, ouch face.
So that's me done, mate. So yeah, it's a cagey first round. Mortan used to have been a bit more piling forward, but I'm trying to be a bit more measured to make make a fist of it.
So in that case, have you got any secondaries at the end of the first turn?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. So we'll work out thin their ranks at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So we'll come back at the end of the Orks movement phase.
Sounds good to me. Tom, I'd like you to tell us how you've moved.
Right, so Phil has played that, in my humble opinion, which counts for very little, very well, because what he's done, he's tried to, I've had to come forward. He hasn't steamed forward for then me to counter punch. He's sort of just enough away that I can't really commit just yet. So what I've done, I bought a truck over here to hold this objective here. I've bought my Death Dread or whatever you call it over here with my War Boss.
Love that model.
Cheers, dude. And they're within 9 of the mech under there. Give them the 5-inch bubble. I bought these boys over here, a bit cagey. They can stay there holding that objective here. The unit that lost 11 boys, they've come over here hiding behind this rock. A unit of 10 boys here got out of this truck, which then advanced up onto this objective. The truck back here came over to here.
So just a reminder, that's the Rocket Boys now.
Yeah, so I've got a Rocket Boy there. They got a couple of bomb squigs. I'm going to try and do as much damage as I can. I'm just out of range. I didn't want to advance, so I'm going to have to go for this dude here, the Lancer.
My Warlord.
Got to try, and then that's about it really. So I'm only going to cast 1 power. I'm going to cast the jump on this unit of 10 boys here, and he gets plus 2 to this, I think. And that goes off on an 8.
Nice.
I'm going to move this unit of 10 boys down the field there, or maybe over here, dependent on positioning, and then we'll come back with the limited shooting phase.
Perfect. Right, Tom.
Howdy. So I've jumped the 10 boys over here into this little corner back here. We'll see how it goes for engaging all fronts, and hopefully I'm going to try a long bomb charge to try and nick this objective. I'm playing Orcs, so why not, eh? It's a long bomb. It is, as bombs go, it's long. I've spent 2 CP on more Dakar for the Rocket Boys in this truck to fire at this Lancer. They've got 3 bomb squigs, so I'm going to get 3 dice. And these bomb squigs hit on 2s.
Hold on, what's the mate before there? So you're shooting at him.
Everything's going at him,
so
yeah.
I'll rotate iron shields.
Okay, how many CP's that, mate?
1 CP.
1 CP.
That takes him to a 4 up.
Nice. So 2 Dakkers. So 2 hits. We've already gone 4s. Oh, everyone loves Orks. And then we got 8 rockets. It's not bad. 3 hits, so 3 Dakkers. Take that.
Nice.
Now, do Ork tank hunters reroll hits or reroll wounds? I will find out now. Reroll hits. So how many did I miss there? I think it's 3, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
I think it was
We can
3.
go check.
You can tell us in the comments. We'll go with 3.
I'll say it's 3 you missed.
So no 2 Dakkers. Go.
Nice. How many's that in total?
That's 6 hits.
Very nice.
So we're wounding on 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds at -2.
So 4 4-ups required. I'll do this down here. And
Beautiful.
Jammy SN dice
Oh,
available.
Oh. Loves it. So
That's
we'll go
available
straight
for
into the shooting from these 2 trucks.
Yep.
We'll combine them together. So that's 6 shots into this dude here.
Yep.
Oh, I need that on my rockets. That's
Okay.
5 Dakkers. And then wounding on 6s. That's
2
2
wounds.
wounds, no minus, 1 damage.
So he got armour of the 9, so 2 up. And both good.
Loves it, loves it. Not so much. And we might as well go straight into the charge phase. Fast game's a good game, Phil.
Yeah,
Fast game's a good game.
I'm down with that.
So we've got a 9-inch charge into this Helver in here.
Yeah, as you were, Tom, I was thinking whether to Overwatch or not, but 4D3 is probably going to kill a couple, which in the scheme of things isn't going to make a difference.
Coming in hot. Get to a 10.
Yes. He's in.
Get it in. So I'll move them boys in,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back to you.
No more charges?
No, mate. No, you've baited me well. I'm not going to fall for it.
Right.
But I'm well. I don't care what happens now. I don't care what
Nicely
happens.
played. Right. Right. So this is Tom's attacks on my Helverin.
Yeah. So I've done my piling as well, and I'm just trying to get round. And my idea is when I consolidate, I'll consolidate in that direction because I'm moving closer to him and also closer to the objective. So with that many boys and that many loadout, I actually get an extra attack there. I'll get this many dice. I'm hitting on 3s. Sorry, I got a bit over exuberant on the charge phase there. See,
Right.
in Ork.
I'm thinking whether I did the right thing by not overwatching, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it was worth it because I was just taking them from the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, with a roll like that, that is lovely. Look at that. How's your re-rolls? And then now that's toughness 7, I assume.
Yep.
So 5s. Nada. And get your attacks back, mate.
Yep, indeed. So Helverin has 4 attacks and weapon skill 3. So 3 go through, and it is strength 6.
So 3s to wound.
3 to wound. So 3 wounds.
I assume they haven't got a negative
No,
AP on
no
that.
modifier.
So 6s. 3 go down.
Should have fired Overwatch.
So the plan is, what I'll do is I'll take 1, and then I'll take the wounds
You ever think?
2, 3, and then what I'll do is I'll consolidate. Consolidate 3. Then I'll be within 3 of that objective there. Maintaining coherency. So they haven't moved further away. That's the name of the game.
Nicely
So
done,
an
sir.
Orcs
Nicely
leadership.
done.
So at the end of the turn, I've got to do leadership on them. An Orcs leadership is 7, so I've lost 3. So that's 5. Yeah, so fine.
Nice.
So at the end of that turn, did I say I was going to deploy scramblers with these?
You didn't, but just say you did.
Oh, cheers, buddy. I appreciate that.
It's okay.
So I don't get Titan Slayer. I get 3 points for engaging all fronts, and I've done my home Dewberry for deploy scramblers.
I think deploy, yeah, you worked that at the end, didn't you? Anyway.
Yeah, so I've done my home one. I've got
Yep.
to do that one, that one, and that one.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we'll be back in a second for my end of my movement phase.
Yep. So back after Phil's movement phase. Do you talk us through it, mate?
Yep. Okay, starting from over here, I've moved the Moirax up to here to try and get some shots at something. Not sure what yet. This one has moved up a little bit away from here and still be within that objective. The Gallant has gone round this way to effectively try and get a charge off there. Over here, he's going to try and kill them, so he's not done anything. Helverin's just moved a little bit, still on that objective, so he can get some shots off. And the Crusader and the Lancer have moved up to try and put some pressure on this flank.
I think there's going to be a lot of dead stuff coming up.
We shall see.
Oh, sorry. Shooting phase, do you want to go into it?
Give us a sec, I'll come back to the shooting phase.
Okie dokie. Right.
So first up, I really need these buggers dead because they're annoying. So because I'm House Mortan, I've got a strat called Slayer of Shadows, which removes all modifiers to hit in the shooting phase. I'm thinking that will count for the within engagement range modifier, because the modifier.
I don't see why not.
Stick in the comments.
Yeah. Be aggressive about it.
Yeah. Tell us what's what, and then I'm going to spend another CP to max shots because I definitely want them dead. So that puts me down to 7.
My poor Orc boys.
Did you put me up? On my turn?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
All right, so 8 then. So this will be max shots into these at just normal BS. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 shots hitting on 3s. Would be 4s, but as I say, I've spent that strat.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh, naughty. Oh.
Excellent. And then zoom in.
Oh god.
That cost me 2 CP.
No one likes to see it, but
that means the rest of my shooting phase is going to be impeccable.
when you're playing Orc Horde, you need everyone loves to see it.
That was nice.
We'll move on, Phil. We'll move on. Let's
move on very, very swiftly. He's going to fire his rocket pod at low.
This big boy here.
Yeah, actually, he's going to fire it at this thing here.
Death Dread,
yeah.
or whatever it's called.
Yeah, 3 shots. What do you want me?
Yeah, they'll do.
Just 1 hit. Toughness.
It's a Mecha Dread, by the way. Toughness 7.
So 3s because it's strength 8. So it does wound.
And I get a 5 up invulnerable save.
Yeah.
Which I make.
Well done, sir.
Thank you, SN.
Are we thanking SN every time we get a 6?
Every time, if I make any Orc armor save, I'm going to thank whoever gives it to me.
So the Moirax, the toughness of the buggy
is 6, I believe.
6.
I will double check. Pardon?
How many wounds?
I will double check for you now, sir. An Orc truck is toughness 6, 10 wounds.
Okay. So I think there's going to be more value there.
What you thinking, fingers?
Sorry, mate. I'm just thinking.
We want to know what's going on inside that brain.
There's a lot of Orcs to take out down here that are sitting on the objective, and I don't think I'll do it because I'd have to literally probably hit and kill.
Hit with all,
shots,
kill,
and
yeah.
then you could just bring it back anyway, so then I've got another 20, 30 Orcs, whatever is sitting on the objective. Your Warlord here is going to, I think, kill that whatever I do now because he's got a 14-inch move.
Everyone likes to see that.
And it's nasty.
It's what people have tuned in to see.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got to take something out, and he's a relatively long charge, so my plan to lure you out hasn't really worked, so I've then my second turn still in limbo. So I'm going to fire this Moirax into this buggy.
Go for it.
5, 6, 7.
What's the negative AP on that gun?
-2.
-2.
Just 1 damage.
So I'll get 6 up saves. Just 1 damage, you say, yeah?
Just 1 damage, yeah. So 3s to hit, exploding 6s. 2 explode, 2 missed, so that's 1, 2. Strength 6, toughness 6.
Toughness 6, yep.
So 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
My short little arms, just reach over to the other side of the table, get me blue dice. 6s. Is that 2?
Yep, so
7 damage, took you down to 3 wounds. Let's get a little dice here. 3 wounds.
Next up, what's the toughness of your mech dread?
7. What's going into that, mate?
I'm not sure yet. And if I blow that up, your guys can come out within the footprint of that, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's 10 of them.
There's 10 of them, yeah.
So could you back
I can, yeah.
set them up so they're out of charge?
Well, what I would do, I would put them in, I'd get them out here.
Yeah.
And then get them on this objective.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm quite a little bit limited on what I can shoot at. So I will try and...
You're going to try and shoot that Morvax at it?
Yeah, just to finish it off, but then I'm not going to get the charge off. I'll come back here.
You come back here.
I'm going to go over this side, Tom.
Nice, nice.
So the Lancer, and I always forget, he's actually got a gun as part of his lance.
It's a lance. Great film.
What's that from?
Knight's Tale.
So shooting is heavy 6. Sorry, I'm being slow, but it's been a while. As I say, just make a cup of tea or something.
We'll fast forward these bits.
Hitting or freeze. We'll turn the lights on and off when I'm done, so you don't have to stop forwarding.
You'll say a buzzword. Panda.
They won't hear it for forwarding.
Oh, okay. Make a sign. International sign of distress?
Yep. Heavy 6, strength 6, hit on freeze into this guy.
Okie doke.
So that's 3 hits. Strength 6, toughness.
Toughness 7.
5s. So all 3. And it's -1.
So I get 5 up invuln save, which I failed. I failed all them, so it's -1. Let's have a look what the base save is of that. So it's got a base 3 up save. So 2 go through. What's the wounds?
So it's D3.
I take a 2d3 damage. 4.
4 damage.
And he starts off with 16 wounds.
16. That's
Yeah.
decent for a dread, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the right model, but that's what we're using it as.
Yeah. To hell with the consequences.
Yeah, exactly.
This helver in here is going to fire into here.
Into this truck here, yeah, mate?
Yeah, and hopefully be a bit more accurate than his fellow.
His
helver
counterpart.
now. So number of shots.
So 4d3.
43. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the average for 5, 6. Hit on 3s. He's better.
Loves it.
And then toughness 6. Strength 6, toughness 6.
Toughness 6, 4s.
So 3 go through at -3.
So that goes straight through, but I've got ramshackle. So on 6s, that reduces the damage to 1.
Okay.
I get 1. So that's
6, 7.
7 damage. So that truck is on under 3 wound. And then we'll go into your Crusader over here.
Yeah, my Crusader. So the Melter, Thermal, and the Rocket Pod are going to go into this tank.
This tank.
And then the Avenger is going to try and blink off.
Perfect.
So Melter into this one first. I need a 3. I get a 3, and then it'll need a 3.
So how many shots was that though?
It's just his metal gun.
Oh, the little metal gun.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. So
and then it's
3
3's the wound.
goes.
So it does wound, and that's -3. Is it now?
Yeah.
It's not
So
within, it's not within half range.
so it goes straight through. What's damage?
D6, I believe, for metal.
Yeah. Go for it.
So
2
do
ramshackle.
CP.
Don't get it.
I was going to do a CP reroll. Is that important enough? Yeah, it probably is. So I will CP reroll that too.
Okay. Yeah.
To a 2.
The stars were aligned for me there.
Yeah.
Next.
Next is the thermal, the big thermal, into that same target. Number of shots, 6, sorry.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit on 3s. And then, so one goes through.
Go straight through, so ramshackle. Are you going to... so you've got to do damage
D6
first.
shots.
D6 damage. So 4. Yeah?
Yep.
Ramshackle. Gets it, takes it down to 1.
I never have any luck with that thermal. For a 500 point unit, he never gets his points back.
And then top pod into
top
that
pod
tank.
is heavy 3 into the same target. God dear. Oh dear.
Oh, man's not hot.
Man is not hot. Man is tepid. And then Endless Fury.
Into the wounded tank.
Yeah, so I think that's 14 shots.
We'll call it 14.
7, 8, 9.
It's a very handsome looking table.
13, 14. Right, so 6 explode to 2 hits. I've got to do something in the shooting.
Right, let's do it here. Let's do it here. Let's see what we got.
Right,
oh,
so
that's looking nice.
3 6s. So they hit. And that hits.
There's another 3 there, yep.
So that's an extra, that's an extra, and that's an extra.
Cool, strength for this gun?
Strength 6, so 4s.
So 4s to wound.
Hopefully enough.
What's the AP?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say -2 damage 2.
So 6s. I'll get 1, and then ramshackle's not going to matter. But so does it explode? Nope. Now I've got 8 guys inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, 3 die.
So we saved you my very slow play, and we just rolled off camera the last Moirax firing into the edge of that truck there. I could just clip the front bumper. Managed to kill it. It did explode and took 1 mortal wound off that Moirax there.
Yep, and a couple of boys died. I think 2 died. No, 1 died. One died out of that gang there.
I think we're playing the next rule right, which is I'm going to do a charge to here, and we've worked out it's 10 inches to the edge of the barricade.
Yeah, to be within an inch of that. I think that's right.
Yeah,
sounds right.
So, yeah, if it's not right,
nah.
So
Not the LVO.
I need a 10. I've got 5. Is it worth a re-roll? Probably. So I'll take a CP off so I don't forget. I need a 10. No, so 6. So that is nada.
Is the Lancer going in?
Yes, the Lancer is going to go into these guys. He's got a +2 from Landstrider.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a CP to Overwatch.
Okay.
There with the Rocket Boys. So there's 6 boys left because a couple have died in the explosion.
Yep.
And I don't get a single hit. Oh, I can re-roll hits with tank busters.
Shooting phase or the...
it says re-roll hits.
Oh, it'll be any phase.
So I do get 2, so that's 2 daggers. Oh no, and then 4s, nothing.
Okay.
Well, even if we did get the rule wrong,
it don't matter.
No.
So he gets +2 from Landstrider.
Yeah, so just roll a couple because you might decide that you want to go somewhere else. Oh, we can go anywhere he wants.
I don't know about that, but yeah. So I've resigned to the fact that he should have come around this way and been further away from this way.
Yeah, so the Gallant come around this way.
He's got a 14-inch charge, so I think either way he would have been in some bother. So 14-inch charge.
A 14-inch
move and then a charge. So,
yeah.
Yeah, he's got to roll hot against a pretty badass model there. Which
fingers crossed.
Never know. Shooting phase has whiffed a bit, but maybe the melee phase. I've cursed it now. So what I'm going to do. So they buffed.
Are you split attacks?
Yeah, I'm going to split attacks because that's fun and it never fails. So what I'm going to do. He's been buffed slightly, so he's got an extra attack. I normally give him the Knight Seneschal, which gives him another attack, but he's just got 5 at the moment. So I'm going to do 2 with a big profile, and then 3 stomps on your little guys.
Okay, let's do it.
So because it's House Mortan, I get +1 weapon skill on into any turn I charged or I'm charged.
Okie doke.
So yeah, I'll be using his top profile on the lance.
Because so far I've taken 1 wound off your entire army.
But you've still got that objective. You're gonna. I think it's gonna.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. I think in 9th edition that's what Orks got to do. It's pure ball control and just
flood the board.
Pray to the gods.
It's similar to the last game we played, which was a good game, wasn't it? Against the same.
Yes.
Feels like many moons ago. So I'll do the 2 hits into him. So I think it's the strength is something like strength. Yeah, so strength 16. So I'll be hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
Yep, let's do it. That's 2 hits.
Both hit, and I need 2s to wound.
Just 1 wound.
So, and you get ramshackle.
I do get ramshackle.
So I'll probably do a CP just in case, because there's nothing in that, is there? So I need to get rid of it. So
that's 2. So
that's,
what's the damage on that weapon?
8 each.
Oh, so I need 2 ramshackles.
Oh, unlucky.
That would have been amazing. Did your heart skip a beat?
I would have saluted it, taken off my cap. And,
I think by salute you mean flip the table.
Yeah.
So does it explode?
It does.
Oh, God.
Oh dear.
So
that's the last 2 things have blown up, have exploded.
So I do D3 mortal wounds on my boys for 1, and then
D3 on the big boy.
D3 on the big boy for 1.
For 1. Low collateral damage explosions.
Yeah, sort of weak explosions. They've been running on diesel.
Weak explosions. And then stomp attacks on the other one. So it's 3 stomp attacks there. So that's 9. Again, 2s and 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2s to hit because of Mortan. I missed a 2. It's going to make it interesting. So I need 5 2-ups effectively. Oh my god. So yeah, 1 left. So will he fail morale automatically?
So they've lost, not automatically. I'll have to check the leadership, but it'll be pretty darn close.
So you've got 1 left.
I've got 1 left. Oh, the dead pile's getting big. And then I think they've got 2 attacks. Let's just work it out. 1 hit. No wounds, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, come back to me. So I'm just going to check a strat quickly, see if I can plink off that last guy.
Okie doke. Right, back again. I did actually spend 2 CP to keep that 1 dude alive, because it means that I'll end up holding more. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but it does mean I get 15 victory points at the start of my next turn.
5 CPs, 5 victory points for 2 CPs.
Yeah, I think I've got to try and get as much as I can before my army dies. So
I think not killing them was a problem. I was seeing it in the new Engine War book if there was any strats to plink off a mortal wound, but I couldn't see one.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, whack it in.
Be aggressive.
Whack it in. This is my first
Or
game
be kind.
since Engine War, so yeah, I'm probably missing a few bits. So we didn't hit back with this guy as well. So he's 4 attacks on 3s. So 2.
Can I use your dice?
Yeah, cool.
2 dead.
Thought you were going to take him from there.
Yeah, I know. So then I get my attacks back. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. I'll get my dice down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have to keep him around here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I can consolidate at the end. 8, 9, 10, 11.
I've not killed anywhere near as many Orks as I was hoping by this point of the game.
So hitting on 3s. Oh, that unit down there is struggling. And then wounding on 5. So that's 3 wounds, no AP.
3 up. 1 wound.
So I win. Oh no, I lose combat there. I was going to say if it's 7th edition or something like that, I could sweep in advance, but I'd probably lose. So cool. So at the end of that turn, I think we worked it out. Phil got engaged in all fronts. And I think that was it. I think he's still got to kill my characters.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back with the end of my movement phase.
Right, Tom. Tools for your movement phase.
Oh, it's tough, mate. It's tough with Orks because whatever Phil looks at, maybe not that last turn, but generally going forward, whatever he looks at will die. So I've got to be quite cagey. So this unit here, I've just moved around there to try and keep him away from these knights in here. I brought in the bone breaker here, hoping to get a charge off on this. I can roll 3d6 for a charge into him, so hopefully that'll make it. I brought up my weird boy to support these characters here, my war boss and this dreadnought going into that. Hopefully you can kill that. I'm going to jump these boys in a second, and I brought my commandos in down here. Down there, just literally purely for engaging all fronts. So we'll go straight into my psychic phase. I'm going to cast Warpath on these, so I get +2 to this.
What does that do, mate?
Pebbles.
Yeah.
It's a +1 attack. So I'll take D3 mortal wounds for 2. And then, so they get +1 attack. And now the jump. So 7, 8, 9, so that's fine. So he takes 2 mortal wounds and I'll jump them in a second. and we'll come back with my pathetic little shooting phase, I think.
So Tom, talk us through it.
Right, so we're going to do the 3 big shooters from this chap into the bone breaker into your lancer.
I don't know what other shooting have you got?
That's it. I'll be very surprised if it does anything
fine.
really.
I won't bother rotating.
So there's 2 hits, 1 daka, 2 hits, 6 to wound, 1 wound, no AP.
So 2 up because armour of the thingamajigamy.
Sainted iron. My war boss has got a shooter that's assault 3. Misses. Which is nice. And over there we should have 20 boys. I'm going to just shoot into that armiger. They're pistols. So there's 1, 2 dakas. Let's get them extra hits there.
Nice.
And it'll be 5 to wound. There's 3 wounds. No AP, sir.
1 goes through, mate. So he's now taken 2
So
wounds.
he's down to 12. And I think that is it. I'm happy to go straight into my charge phase.
I'm happy just to find number 12.
I'll check the CP for this, but it's 3d6, basically 3d6 charge into him.
You need 9.
I need 9.
Easy.
So, yep, you can go wherever he wants.
13.
So 13 inches.
I'm hoping my 4 up in combat saves him. Because I've been up against this thing before, and I remember thinking, wow, that really hurts.
Well, we'll see. We shall see, mate. So I need to kill something this turn. We'll come over here. I might as well try and send these unit of boys into this little knight here.
How many CPs have I got? 5.
No, it's a 9. Gets it with a 9. I'll move them in a second.
Good charges tonight.
So far, so good, mate. The dreadnought into them. Don't know what he needs, but that's definitely enough. And then we'll do the war boss into this dude. He's definitely going to get it with an 8. Some decent.
100% success.
Looks that way, mate. And then I'll come back with my fight phase.
Tom, you're live.
Right. After all that, I know what Phil's going to do. So I've got to choose my combats as wisely as a very inexperienced Orc player can. But I'm going to start with my war boss because everyone wants to see that.
Obviously.
So he's got 6 attacks, apparently. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s because he's got big killer boss. So let's see how it goes.
Bon chance, my friend.
Bon chance. Hits with everything, Phil.
Nice.
And because he's Goths, which I've just remembered, he gets exploding 6s.
Lovely. I think that Gallant is in trouble. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
4 health. Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Yahtzee was 6 6s, isn't it?
Yeah. And then
Not many people watching this will remember Yahtzee.
And then 2s because he's strength 12 and I get +1. Oh, there's me 1s and there's me 2s. So there's 3, 6, 8. Do you know what? That's enough to kill him. Exactly. If you don't make a single 6, it's -3, 3 damage.
How many? 8?
8, yeah. No, 9. Is it 9? 8, 9, yeah.
It's 3 damage each. That's 27, so it's more than enough to kill him.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Well,
Let's see how it goes.
It's fine. So I need 2 or 3 6s,
Yeah.
I think.
We'll double check. So I think it was that. I'll just put 9 dice down.
Don't get 1. So
Well, it
that's
doesn't.
irrelevant.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. So does it explode?
So yeah, what I was just checking was the Valiant Last Stand rules. It's 2 CPs, and it effectively, for this guy, he didn't explode. I rolled a 3. So for 2 CPs, he can fight as if it were the fight phase.
Yeah.
And I was just checking that wouldn't fall into the sequence, i.e., that's my fight now, it's your fight next. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to interrupt.
Yeah.
Because that would have, if that was the case, I would have just tried to force him to explode on a 4 to do some damage. But that's not the case. So he's going to fight back. He does count for this rule as 1 wound.
Yeah.
Because he's Mortan, and he's a Gallant. His base is 4, and because of Mortan +1, his charge is actually 3. So that's pretty good. So the question is, do I go heroic with the fist? Has he got an inver?
Yeah, 4 up.
He's got 4 up inver.
Yeah.
How many wins?
I can double check for you. Just a second. The bike will be removed, by the way, people.
Well, if you've got 4 up in front, not necessarily.
I say the bike, my push bike.
Oh. Yeah, well, this is our new permanent Bosch space, Warhammer space. Call it Bosch for some reason. Anyway, it's another story. It was my kitchen, which served the purpose, but we've now got somewhere where we can leave everything set up. But we're slowly gonna make it full of Warhammer, basically.
Yeah. So we sort of interrupted the chat. So we can have a few shelves, bit of a TV, live scoreboard, armies on show.
Yeah.
Phil on show.
And your wife's going to be really happy that you've got nowhere to put your lawnmower and your bikes and everything else.
Yeah, that can go in the girls. That can go in my kid's bedroom. They'll be all right. So what am I looking up?
Whether your guys got wounds.
Oh, wounds from
some description.
Wounds from my boss. So, War Boss has got 8 wounds.
So 8 wounds. So I need 2.
I think you should be heroic and fight the dreadnought, kill it, and then throw it.
No, because I won't kill him, but I will fight him and try and throw him at the dreadnought. So it's 5 attacks. I'll be hit on 3s, wounded on 2s, but then you've got 4 ups.
Oh.
So I need 2 to go through. Or do I go 15 stomp attacks?
And you can make that decision.
What should we do? I think it's more heroic to do the glove attack.
I think so.
I think statistically stomps all day long because they'll be wounded on 3s. But let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hit on 3s.
Oh.
So you can easily save these to 2s. So you need to make 2 4-ups, sir.
Because how many damage is this?
6 each.
Yes, I need to make all of them. He's got 6 wounds. 8 wounds, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Quick maths. How many's that? 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to have to CP reroll that. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to. I need to keep him alive because he's the only thing that's going to actually do anything in this game, I think. Where'd it go, Phil? Yeah, it's 6. So puts him on 2 wounds. And I think that's it, Phil. You're not going to interrupt or anything like that, are you?
No. Yeah, that's so. He's going to do a quick. It's a day.
I did make a mistake before this game started. I was like, "Don't overcommit. Pick your targets, kill it. Oh, quick! It's turn 2. Let's make charge.
Yeah,
charge.
It
is all key.
Think like that. Not gonna think tactic.
So
the Lancer. So he'll be hitting on 2s, wounded on 2s.
Yeah.
Using his top profile.
Yeah.
Have you got an info?
No.
So 1, 2, 3. So 5 attacks. Oh.
Here come 4 ones.
So 8, 16, 24.
Yeah, I don't know any wounds a Bone Breaker's got, but it definitely hasn't got 24. Hasn't got the same wounds as a knight. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't believe it hasn't got invulnerable save. It's so annoying.
How many points is it?
195. So it's pretty punchy.
It's punchy for Orks, isn't it?
It's got 16 wounds.
Take him away.
I can't see an invulnerable save. Oh well, let's see if it explodes. Oh, it does. Now I've got to look it up again.
You've had 3 explode rolls.
All my tags are exploding.
If it's 6 inches, that's going to take out...
That's D6 mortal wounds.
That's going to take out him and give me the objective.
Oh.
That came out really tossy, didn't it? Sorry. I've not played in a long time.
So,
that's going to take him out. It's
right, so I'm going to roll for this Lancer here.
Why'd you get like this?
I could hear the excitement in your voice.
Amazing.
I've got it.
Sorry.
5. Have that.
Is that 3 more wounds?
No, D6.
It's D6 more wounds?
Yeah, you're not so fucking chirpy now.
No, I'm really not. 5.
So he's taken 6 wounds. This dude is obviously dead. And then, as Phil would rightfully said, hands him that objective.
That's a funny old term, wasn't it?
That was yeah. This has been a strong 5.
This is dead and that's dead.
This has been a good 5 minutes.
This poor guy over here, he's got some hits coming in.
Yeah. So and the knob in this group has got power claw.
So Tom, you definitely don't want to use the dice app for these 76 dice.
No. So this is just the boys.
Yeah.
Some want to use.
This is for the boys.
I'm just doing it for the boys. So here's 20 dice, and I'll work it all out later. So here's the first 20.
Hitting on
3s. and sixes explode.
That sounds far too good for all.
Sixes explode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How are we going to keep track of this?
Did I tell you about that time I dropped 54 Rough of Mars Castellan Dakabot shots at Tom Danvers's, whatever it was, I think it was Terminators, and I got 2 6s. Oh. Out of 54.
How many is that? 6,
Sorry,
10, 12. So that's 12. Remember 12, Phil?
Yeah, I'll try it.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 2 explosions. 24.
Is everyone having fun?
You enjoying this? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 explosions. So that's 38, and then I take 4 out to take it to 76. Ah, this is going well.
Pressure.
So that's 38, 39, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. 1 explosion. It's 50.
50.
That's 50. So 50 hits.
We're only on 5s.
We're only on 5s.
Hit wound a few times.
Here's 20 dice. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 in the first batch.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's 10, isn't there?
Ooh.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16. No modifier?
No modifier.
16 3-ups. Count me out 16 dice.
I'll count you out 16 dice. 4, 8, 12, 16, sir. Oh, in your big hands.
Big manly hands.
Big hands. What mighty hands you have. Oh, God. 2 go through. Brilliant. Hope you enjoyed that, people.
This is going to be the most boring thing ever.
Please subscribe. So you're down to 10 wounds.
Like and subscribe, people.
Here comes.
Oh, you've got a chopper, haven't you?
I've got a.
You've got a chopper, a power.
A power claw.
Yeah.
Where's the wounds for? Where's the rules for that? Oh, come on. Where is it? Pressure. Here we go. Here we go. So 4 attacks. 1, 2, or 3 attacks, I should say. Hitting on 4s.
Yo, I missed that.
3 hits. 2 explosions. 4 hits. Strength 10. So wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, that's not going to do it. I've got 1 CP left. I'm not even going to kill it. So no, we'll leave that. So 2 at -3.
So 2 6-ups.
2d3 damage for 6.
6, you're down to 4.
And a 4.
So I'll hit you back. Can we bother to hit you back? Let's do it in the name of completeness.
Yeah, because people want to see that. Some absolute dynamite 40k going on here, people.
I'll take that, mate. Jesus Christ. Right, bottom bracket.
Right, here we go.
Bottom bracket. Weapon skill 5, 4 attacks.
Hitting on 5s. Don't you get +1 because you House Mortan?
Yes.
So
I only remember that on the close combat ones.
So you're actually hitting on 4s, yeah?
On 4s. 3s. Have that in your smoke pipe.
And your whatever. Any AP?
No.
6s? Oh, 3 dead.
So you want to trade? I can trade.
Yeah.
Stabby gun.
Stabby McStab face. 3 from the back. Lovely.
Did you get your Bruce Forsyth?
Top, middle, and bottom. Bit of Michael Beaumont. Yeah, we'll leave that. And then Work out the points.
Cut. So quick turn round up. That was pretty eventful. And Tom's rolled 3 explodes and rolled 3 sixes, which is always good on a bat rep.
My tanks are popping. So
I traded a 400 and something point unit, not even for a 100-point unit because he's still
115,
alive.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't kill him. Yeah.
He's nasty, but obviously a bit of a result over here, and then this is going to just plod on until I die or can't even fall back because he's pinned me in.
So I got 10 for Titans.
Yep.
I got another 4 for engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I deployed my central scrambler. So at the end of turn 2, Phil is on 13 points, and I am on 32.
Sounds like a fix to me. Right, I'll join us in a minute for the end of my movement phase. Right, I've had a lot of deliberation, and I've probably done completely the wrong thing by moving off an objective, but I've touched this bit of scenery, which makes it true line of sight now. I'm reliably informed, so I want to get some shots in onto this guy with a Helverin to try and kill him. I was going to take this Morax here around the side and try and kill them to take them off that objective, but it's just too risky because if I don't kill these two, it's going to defeat the object anyway. Crusader over here is going to throw pretty much everything it's got into this big blob to try and get them off. And the Lancer can then make a choose.
What's he going to try and do to them?
What did I say?
Get them off.
Yep. Now the Lancer's going to then shoot his lance into the
excuse me,
weird boy, whatever he's called. I think that's it.
Mech boy.
Mech boy.
Cool. We'll come back with the shooting.
Goodbye. Right. So the first shot's going to be from his lance, his droopy lance.
Gets to us all of age, mate.
Yeah, I'll set you up for that one. And
You tee him up, mate.
Hitting on 3s.
Who's he shooting? This is the mech.
Mech boy.
Yeah.
Strength 6, so 3s again, presumably.
Yeah.
So 2 at -1.
So he's got a 5 up invulnerable save. Both go through. Damage.
And it's D3 damage.
6. He's dead.
Okay. The Crusader is going to fire everything he's got into this big blob of stuff.
Of boys.
Yeah. So D6 shots on the thermal. 3. Hitting on 3s.
2 to
Killing
kill.
on 2s. So 2 dead. Oh,
yeah. Mate.
And then the Endless Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need this to pull its weight. 6s explode, so 3 explode, but quite a few misses there. So I'll take that, and that, turn them into hits. And that's a miss, and those 2 misses.
3 to wound.
6.
Yep, 3 to wound.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then the rocket pod.
Yep.
2 hits, 2 to kill.
It's strength 8, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
All dead. Okay, so that's
the big boys.
So they never make their. For me, they never make the money back. Crusaders.
Yeah, Crusaders.
550 points.
They are. They're punchy, aren't they?
And that was an average roll, and they've killed what, 12 orcs.
Yeah, decent amount.
Perhaps should have moved them forward, but with knights it's so tough because
you can't move off objectives.
So to move them, I could go forward, stomp on them. Probably should have done that actually. Anyway, Helverin, I'm going to spend 1 CP to get maximum shots. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that because it needs to be on 6 models or more. I think. Ignore that. So I'm just going to do 4d3.
4d3 into the
mech.
The mech, whatever it's called.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slightly above average. 4, 5, 6.
Your knights are looking glorious in this light, Phil.
Thank you, mate. Freeze. This is pretty woeful. And toughness.
5 to wound.
Nothing. That's good.
Nada.
That was good. So this is going to shoot into combat at.
Has to be this unit here.
Yeah, that unit.
Use that strat this time.
I'll use that strat to do full shots, and I'll probably use another one to do it ballistic skill 3 again. Is that worth it? Probably
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. It's what the people want.
Yeah, give the people what they want. So that's 12 shots, I assume, yeah?
Yep.
Threes and threes.
Not much better than last time, but definitely better.
So that's 5 dead.
5 dead there.
I'll take them off in a second, and we're into the Moiraxes.
Yep. Moiraxes.
So they
First
both.
one's going to shoot.
They've got to go into this because he's a character.
Ah, and he's got more than a certain wound, so he's protected.
Yes.
Ah, do you know what? I forgot about that. Such is life. So first one into him.
Yep. Can it survive?
So only one explodes. So all 12. Strength 6 toughness.
7.
So 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 and -2.
4 -2. Let's get some dice over here. I think he's got a 3-up save. Yep. So 5 -2. You say, yeah?
Yep.
2 go through.
So only 2 go through.
2 damage. Down to 9.
So it's pointless killing these to take you off this objective because the next turn you're just going to move around, aren't you, on your turn? So I wanted you to go first.
End of round scoring.
Yeah, nice.
So you got Moirax number 2.
So I'm going to have to fire. I've done this completely the wrong way around. I was going to get shots into them. I've done it the wrong way around. Okay, so he can only shoot into him. 1, 2, 3. 12 shots. Just 1 exploding. And 5s. Just 3 more.
3 at -2.
It's a massive waste.
1 goes through. It does bracket him though, so there is some solace in that.
He's got a heavy stubber. Is it 3 shots? Can't remember. Do you know what?
Yeah, we'll call it 3 shots. And then it's 5. Yeah.
No, nothing.
If it's not 3,
Yeah.
we're not bothered. No. So we just did. Phil just did 1 charge that time. We did the lance into these poor.
So I've made a massive howler because I was thinking I could shoot at the boss because it's only 1 model, but obviously he's over 10 wounds, so I couldn't. And I moved him round to get shots on, and obviously he's not targetable, so I've effectively wasted those shots trying to blink wounds off. And then he's going to charge him and kill both of them. So that was a master stroke.
Fingers crossed.
So yeah, I charged into them. Obviously he's going to do stomps. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oops. So 2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. 1 miss. I don't think these orcs are long for this world.
You cursed me there, mate.
I think it's enough though.
Yeah, it will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And there are 9 in the unit. Squashy, squashy. Should we score you up there, mate? Oh no, actually, we've got the fight down the end there.
Yeah, so quick round up my turn. I've got 3 points for engage. I should have just moved him like that and got 4 points, but it is what it is. And I've got 3 points for assassinate for killing that mech boy guy down there. We did the combat off camera down here, and he killed the Hellroom.
Yeah, there was loads of attacks, so we just skipped you the pain of the that time. And then, so we'll work out my primary. So I'm on 1, 2 for 10 points. And then we'll come back after my movement phase.
Right, this is the end of Tom's turn 3 movement phase.
Yeah. So I brought in my choppers to take off this objective. I've left my commandos here. Again, just sitting back here, trying to force Phil's hand really, to try and get his knights moving off objectives. So clogging up his backfield there. Sacrificing these dudes. They're just causing Phil more targets than he can deal with. I'm going to move him. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave him there now. Just thinking about the secondaries. And that's it. So I'm going to go straight into my shooting phase. We worked out there was 15 shots going into the Lancer there from the boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are hitting on 5s. 2 dakas. 3 hits. 6s to wound.
Nice.
Who's that? 1?
Yep.
Yep.
Maybe 2.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
Next up.
Next up, these have got 6 shots each, and these will be going into this Moirax here.
What's the strength for the shots?
4.
Okay, fine.
I think. Should I double check?
That's fine.
We'll do. We'll...
They're not going to be 6 or 7, are they?
No.
No. It's fine.
No, yeah. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, fucking hell. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That'll do. That'll do.
And 8 dakas. I wonder if I get 100% hitting. I'll take that though.
Not bad.
Take that. And 5s, I assume.
Yep.
Oh, 3. No AP.
So I need 3s.
Lovely. Lovely saves. I think these got 2 shots each. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're shooting out this Moirax.
This Moirax here. 1 daka. 1, 2, 3. 5s, 4, 1 wound. Got to love an Orc shooting face. And in this unit here,
It's probably been about as good as mine.
12 inches. Yeah, not far off, mate. I'm shooting, I'm hitting, but you can't wound anything. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pistol shots.
Go.
1, 2, 3. I'll keep knocking that gun, mate. Sorry.
It's going to fall off in a sec. It's very lightly magnetised.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
5s.
Yeah, not bad. 3, mate.
3 ups. 1 goes through.
I'll take that. Charge phase. I'm going to send in. Should I move them now? This is sort of when I start changing my idea. So you need a 7-inch charge. I'm going to send in these boys in first.
Okay, so I'm going to spend in a CP to Overwatch
Okay, mate.
because I'd be overwatching him on 5s, which is, I'll be painted Tyranids, by the way. That's why my hand is full of green paint.
Sorry, who are you overwatching?
This guy to them.
Yeah, and why are you overwatching on 5s?
No, I was just saying, I was going to save it for him, but I'd be wounded on 5s.
Oh, okay.
So at least I should be able to take some of them
Oh,
out.
okay, mate.
With some exploding 6s. Could you take this while I sort my
I
dice
can
out?
do that. I can do that for you.
Thank you, mate. No problem.
Some choppers.
So 12 shots, exploding 6s. Oh, brilliant.
So there's 1.
So that's 3 hits.
Yeah.
And
Then kill it. Has it got an AP on it, is it?
-2.
Okay, yeah, so 3s to kill. So it's 2 dead.
2 dead.
Do I make the charge? I don't. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll pass this back to you, sir.
Yep.
That's the plan. Eat up the Overwatch.
Yeah, but I'd rather kill some orcs than just
Yeah.
paint 1 or 2 wounds off this guy.
So then this dude who actually regen 3 at the end of his movement phase is going to charge into this one here.
Yep.
Get to that. And then the war boss can't really foul.
Right, so that's a massive howler by me because I was in old school mode thinking I could overwatch twice, and obviously he only had 2 wounds left, and the Moirax would have probably killed him.
Yeah, it's all fun. It's mistakes. You know, it is what it is.
Right, we do.
So war boss first into that Moirax.
Yep.
6 attacks. 1 explosion. So we roll that one. That many hits. Wounding on 2s. So that's 5.
At minus.
-3. I'm going to spend a CP there to re-roll that with 1 of them wounds. Ah! So it's still 5, mate.
Okay. 1 6 ups. So look at 3.
So So they all go through. Does it explode?
Yeah. And it doesn't. So he's dead.
Oh,
you can tell I'm rusty, Tom. You can tell I'm rusty.
A little bit rusty around the edges, mate. And then the dreadnought thing is finally going to make combat. It's called a Mecha Dread. So he has got 5 attacks. Because he's got 4 base and he gets an extra 1 for having 2 dread kill saws. So he's hitting on 3s. 1 explosion. Strength 8, so wounding on 3s. So it's 3 at -4, so that goes straight through.
Yep.
And it's 2 damage each.
So 6 damage.
6 damage.
So down to 7. 3 hits back. 3 hits, and then 5s. Nothing.
Nada, and I think that's it, mate, isn't it? There's no other charges there.
No.
So we'll score it up, and then we'll come back to you.
I'm putting that down to tiredness.
And we'll come back to you with the scores on the doors and the end of field movement phase as well.
Yep, see you in a sec. Oh, Tom, I'm all at sea. I'm all at sea. Let's do this. Let's just recap the movement phase. So he stayed in combat, so I'm going to just try and shoot the last 2 wounds off him. He's seen his brother fall due to a...
This Exocet missile going around the table.
Yeah, he's moved over to try and... Because if I've got thinner ranks, I need to start whittling them down. So the idea is I can whittle them down, charge in and get on the objective. I need to kill him for assassinate, not necessarily this turn.
Yep.
And I'm hoping you've got a long way to come back up the board and you've still got 2 turns to try and do a bit of damage.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
The plan.
So the score, not counting this round's primary, is 56-29 to the Orks. But Phil's got a lot of points coming from thin their ranks. So we're back with the shooting phase. Phil is putting this Helver in.
Yeah, I've knocked my CPs down to 2, so I'm going to fire at 4 shots into these to try and knock them off the objective. But obviously Tom can come around in advance and probably get on it, but they're going to be a nuisance. So 12 shots because I've used the CP. Oh no, I can't, can I? Ignore that. I'm being an idiot. Because it needs to be 6 models or more.
It does.
Strat. So I'm just going to fire, as you were.
That's 4d3, yeah?
43, but you never know.
Oh, that's not bad. 10.
6, 7, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is going to be hit onto 4s because of flyers.
No, hitting on 3s.
Oh, I don't get -1 to
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, right.
And then 3s to wound.
3s to wound. I need a good one.
That's 4. 4 dice, mate.
So it's 4 -1.
-1.
By the way, I said -3 earlier on one of the early rounds. We did resolve it, and I effectively worked out.
Yeah, we did catch it. So 5s. Oh, nice. Phil, I should use your dice a bit more, so that leaves 1 on 1 wound.
1 on 1 wound. Nicely done.
1 at the back.
Heavy stubber. I think that's got 36 range. Just 1.
Nope.
Nothing. So these, they're going to go everything into these except the rocket pod that's going to go.
So when you say these,
yeah.
What's that? Does everything bar the rocket pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything into these Orks here and then rocket pod into this guy.
Okie doke.
So rocket pod, 3 shots, hitting on 3s. Killing on, oh no actually, so wounded on 2s.
Yeah, I don't think he's got an invuln, so what's damage? Well, it doesn't matter.
D6.
Oh, he's literally a nice green paste. That's another character for Phil.
12, 13, 14. So in his fury shots, do some 6s, 3 6s.
I don't think these little Ork boys are long for this world.
Yep. And then strength 6, 3s. So it'll be 3s to kill, I think.
It's got an AP, yeah?
AP -2.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So 10 dead.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So the thermal cannon, 6 shots. The last.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 6. Freeze. Then And 2's to kill. 3 more dead.
2, 3. He's left there. 6.
He's going to do his 6 shots into that same unit.
See, I was thinking about pulling away, but this is the boss knob, and in hindsight, it probably didn't make much odds.
Freeze.
I could have done,
So
I suppose.
1 more dead.
What's the damage on that?
-1, 3 damage or 2 damage.
I'll take mine.
I think. Do you want me to check?
Nah.
So how many's left? 5.
5. Lost a lot
Okay,
of turn.
so he's going to shoot in combat into your boss.
So my boss is on 2 wounds, so this might actually be shooting at -1. And then 6s, they're natural 6s, are they?
Yeah.
Yep.
So 12s? 12 shots. I need 6s, but 6s explode.
Hitting on 4s.
No, oh sorry, yeah. So that becomes hit. I was thinking it's bloody Overwatch. I was getting caught up from. Did I just knock that in my finger?
Got Overwatch on the mind.
I think I
don't know,
knocked that in
mate.
my finger. Honesty.
Honesty is the best policy.
Strength 6 toughness.
I am looking up now. I've looked at this about 5 times. Toughness 7.
Toughness 7. 5s. So just 2 at -2.
So I've got 4 up in vulnerable save.
Nice.
What's the damage on this gun?
Just 1. Just need to make.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to CP reroll one of those. Oh, that's it. Leaves him on 1 wound.
And no CPs.
Oh, no CP. Oh, no. But it does keep him alive.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Does keep him alive. Which is nice. So hopefully I can take that last wound in close combat.
Oh!
Right, so charge phase. I think either of these should do the job.
Yeah, so go in with this one, because if you charge with this one, if you go in with the Lancer, you'll come off the objective. So
yeah,
I would go in with that.
Yeah, that's...
Nudge him in, they're dead. Let's not worry about that. Stampy McStamp face. It's another 30 boys down for you, Phil. Yep, so it is the boss to fight first. So he has got...
You did.
Hopefully, mate. 6 attacks. So
What I
he
needed
passed
was
me
a couple
6.
more 6s in that last...
Yeah, that would have done him in. So hitting on 2s. And I think the explosion is when they charge.
I think he's dead because he's not going to get a save, is he?
No, it's -3. But there you go, 6 at -3.
Six ups.
Oh!
Damage.
3. Reroll.
1, 2, 3. No, not on a 6 up. Because if he explodes,
it kills him. Yeah.
Can I force Armiger class Titans, Armiger class Knight to explode? That's the question.
That's the question.
I think it's just Questoris. So give me a sec.
Give me a sec, we'll have a look.
I think it's just Questoris.
So we had a quick look at the rules from my
Yeah,
boss, and
so-
I did get it right. They do explode, but it's a bit of a moot point now, so it doesn't really matter.
So 2 CPs for Noble Sacrifice. On a 4 up, I can make an Armiger or Questoris explode on a 4 up. So it's worth doing just for the fun factor. So I need a 4 up. And it doesn't. Can I CP that?
You can't, I'm afraid.
Okay, no worries. So that doesn't explode. So he's off, and it is your turn, sir.
So then, because our nearest unit is probably over there, he'll consolidate there like that and keep him snug. Okay, so secondaries there, Phil. You done quite well there. You killed another character, and you haven't got engaged, but we'll come back with the scores at the doors in a sec. Hello. So we're back into my movement phase. It's pretty close on the scores. We'll tot it up at the end. But so I've moved my choppers down to here for engage. I'm also going to try to charge and try and force Phil's hand into this, try and get this objective back. If I can try and wrap him with these choppers, that's fine. I've brought my bikes and Dreadnought over here. Because I'm on 35 primary at the moment, I can sort of sacrifice the primary objective now. So I'm just going to try and stay alive. I've got 2 turns to stay alive. If I got that, I might be in good situation. So quick shooting. If I haven't got a psychic phase, my psych is dead. So quick shooting phase into these choppers are going to fire into this armiger here. I was literally just looking at the shots.
6 each, I
6 each, yeah. So that there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So hitting on 5s. No, because they advance. So I'm hitting on 6s, but 6s obviously explode. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 daggers. No, and then 6 5s to wound. 2 wounds, no AP set. One goes through. So literally super fast turns now. Pretty fast and furious now, I feel.
Yeah.
So I actually only need a 4-inch charge, but I wouldn't mind something a bit punchy, like a 10. So he can come over here. We're not actually rushing, but when you've only got, when all my army's dead, it's alright. It doesn't really matter. I can't actually try point you there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that objective's flat. So, cool. Right, let's work out the attacks. I think they've got 2 attacks each. Doobie-doobie-doo. 2 attacks. So 1, 2, 3. Hitting on 3s, I assume. Yep. 6s explode. Nope. And then 5s for 1 wound. Loves it. Attacks back. One of these choppers on 1 wound.
Level 4.
3 hits.
4 hits.
4 hits. 3 wounds. 2. No AP on that, is there?
No.
So 4 up save. Saves it.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, sir.
That's that.
So that's the end of my turn. I think that's going to cap out engaging all fronts for me on 15. That's the end of my turn. We'll come back with the scores.
Beautiful.
So at the start of turn 4, we've had a tot up of the scores, and it's currently 69 to the Orks and 42 to the Knights. So I've got 10 for Titan Slater. I'm on 14 for engaging all fronts. I've got my 10 for Scramblers, and I'm currently on 35 for primary. Phil's on 6 for engage. We'll work out thin their ranks at the end, and he's on 6 for assassinate, and at the moment he's on 30 for primary. So that's what gives the scores. Yes.
With the thin the ranks, what's the score roughly? We've worked out about 10 of them.
About 10, just over 10. So about 69.52 at the moment.
Yeah.
Unconfirmed, about that.
Yeah.
So this is the end of the Phil's movement phase.
Sorry, that was meant to be there.
Yeah.
Just I think it was in 3, but just making sure. So that's the end of my movement phase. I'm leaving in combat because he can potentially.
Yeah, so basically, if Phil doesn't kill them in shooting or whatever, he's going to use this lance to bounce from this objective onto this objective. So he should kill at least 2, so then he'll take it off of me.
Right, so shooting. So 6 shots from him into your mech thingy. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit on 3s. Strength 6 and 7
so
5s.
5s.
So 1 goes through at -1.
So 4 up save, which I make with Phil's pink dice.
Nicely done. This guy is going to shoot. He can't.
What can he see? You can see these boys.
That's it.
I think that's the only thing you can shoot.
Yeah.
So I'll just take them off, mate, if you want.
Yeah.
Explosion 6 is no save.
With the thermal as well, and the pod.
Yes, let's not worry about that.
Yeah.
That's half a point. My dead pile's stacking up.
So he's going to shoot into these guys. So it's 4Ds, 43.
4d3.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So hitting on 4s because -1.
And then, so 2 wins at -1.
So I get a 5 up save there. So one
dead,
kills
one's on
one, and 1's on 1 wound. So we might as well just take that one off for now.
Okay, so I think that's shooting.
That's shooting. Cool, we're rattling through it now, mate. We was doing long turns before. Now everything's almost dead. It's been a bloody game.
Trying to think, is there any value at all? So He's just going to charge into them.
Yeah, got him, roll your charge. Plenty.
9. So actually I'll get around as far as I can. And then, yeah, so he's got 12 attacks. 12. I think Crusaders, but 2, 3, 4. I remember actually, it might be 4 for a Crusader, but he gets the +1 because of Mortan. Let me just check.
Not many Ork boys left.
This is obviously 3.
Nice.
So it'll be 2s because of Mortan. And then
Strength 8, I assume, so
yeah.
3s. How many does that make?
6. -2, I think.
-2.
So I take it -2 D3 damage.
So 6s. There's 5. So even if he fails, yeah, that one, and because that would kill 1, and then there's even if he rolls 1s, that's them dead.
Okay. Pop them over there.
So that's that. We'll come back to you at the end of Orks movement turn 4. Hello, we're rattling through it now, mate. So at the end of my movement phase, he got a couple of wounds back. I got 1 CP back. I brought the commandos over here to try and double stack this objective, just to try and stay in the game that little bit longer. I brought my war boss on bike round the corner here for a valiant last charge into the Lancer. To be fair, he's been an absolute beast this game.
Should have died to mine.
Should have died, but and I bought the killer can, or the dreadnought thing, whatever it's called, mech dread, round here as well to try and get in first. So literally, shooting phase is 3 shots into the Lancer there, 2 hits, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, nice. Any AP?
No AP.
2 up.
That's it. So the charge for the Mecha Dread is 4 to be within an inch. And he gets it with a 5. So the Mecha Dread will go in first.
Yep.
War Boss can't really foul, but I'll roll it anyway. Does his best to fail it with a 3. Right, cool. So combat phase. Straight in.
Straight in.
I don't think I'm going to kill it, but I'm certain I'll chip its paint.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's already got chip paint. Hey.
Sorry, mate. Can you just pass me my phone? I just want to double check the rules one last time, because checking them 3 times a turn isn't enough. War boss on bike. Here we go. Right, here we go. So 6 attacks. I can't re-roll hits. That's what I was checking for. Re-roll wounds. Right, here we go. So hitting on 2s.
Nice.
1 explosion. And then wounding. Because he's strength 6. So it's wounding on 3s, but then +1 to wound because of big killer boss.
Why is it if he's strength 6?
Because he's got strength 6 base,
Yeah.
claws times 2,
Okay,
takes
so
him to
12.
12 for 3s, and then
Yeah, gotcha.
because of the +1
Yeah, makes
is
sense.
2. So it's 2s re-rolling. Could have done with a bit more explosions on their thing. So that's 3, 6, 7 wounds on your invuln.
So I need some 4 ups. That's what I need. So how many each?
That's 3 damage each.
3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 12.
Puts him down to 8. Now, can the Mecha Dread do it? Can the Mecha Dread do it? So he's on full whack. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. So he gets the extra attack for having 2 dread swords. Strength 8, so wounding on 4s. Oh, I only get 1. And I've got 1 CP. I'm not going to kill it. I'm not going to kill him, so I might as well. So that's 2. So it's -4 on your run. One goes through, 2 damage.
2 damage. Down to 6.
And go to 6. So we've switched sides for this. I think this war boss is finally going to buy it. He hasn't done bad, to be fair. I think he's got about 600, 700 points under his belt.
So what I'm thinking is, I was going to split attacks, just try and kill them both at once. It's obviously my turn next. They can fall back and I can fall back and charge. So there's no point risking it really. So I'm just going everything he's got into the boss.
Just 15 stomp attacks.
Yeah.
Into the boss.
Just to kill him basically. So he is on 6 wounds, which would be his lowest bracket. But as he's Mortan, he gets a +1.
Yep.
People are really sick of me saying that. Sorry. It's the early hours of the morning now, so I'm getting a bit jaded. Why can't I find it? Why can't I find it? There he is. It's 1 to 6 or 5, so it will be when you're on 4s actually.
Hitting on 4s, yeah.
Yeah, it's the gallant that's one better, so hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, moving on 3s. Just need 1 to go through. How many does that feel?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4.
4 ups coming up. Nah, he's dead.
Only just.
He is pleased, Gorkan Mork.
So it wouldn't have been overkill at all.
No, he wasn't actually.
Barely.
He is pleased, the Orc gods, this turn. So here we are, turn 5. What an absolute epic this has been.
It's been amazing. It's fate that we are where we are. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I might table you, but I don't think that'll make any difference on the points, but it'll just be nice to do.
The mole victory.
Oh, I don't know about that. So what we'll do, I'll spend 1 CP to max these shots because that unit at the back is over 6. So that puts me down to 1. And then he's going to fire his full quota of 12 shots into that unit.
Mm-hmm. Now we went through this the other day. Do they get -1 to hit? Because
I think we'd need to have declared that as a barricade, which we haven't done.
Which we haven't done, have we?
No,
so there we go.
I think maybe at the start, if we said that and that's a barricade.
Yeah. Okay. And they're also not in it, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but you're behind it. You only have to be behind a barricade.
Oh dear.
So if we had declared it, I think we would have. I don't know.
No, I don't think we would have declared that as a barricade, seeing as it's a building. So that's me. I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't think they do. So who are you shooting at? The commandos?
This unit here.
Yeah,
so
commandos,
at that unit. I've changed my mind slightly.
Yep.
So 3s.
Nice. And then 3s.
3s again.
How many's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -1.
So sorry, mate. Can you pass my phone, please? I just want to check the commander. They literally just stood still the entire game. Let's have a look what their save is. Commandos. They've got a 6-up save. Delightful.
So they go straight through.
So how many dead?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, dead. Splat.
Oh, some metal.
Yeah, metal. Yeah, go.
Nice.
Old school orkiness.
Thank you, Rob, for lending us your wonderful Orc army. So he's going to fire his 6 shots into him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he'll do much, but.
So what's he hitting on now?
Hot. Oh shit! Yeah, good point. So he's rolling hot. So getting he's in his bottom bracket, probably 5s. 5s.
Oh, yeah, so you got from hot to.
Got from hot to very cold. So now I've got to do this relatively sensibly.
This deserves a tabling. A tabling is still
a win, but getting tabled.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Because
remember the last time we played this, I don't think I killed a single knight, did I?
I can't remember. Maybe you charged one of my knights with 10 grots.
Yeah, well,
gallant.
I did.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I shouldn't have done that, should I?
I don't know what the hell I was expecting.
I get so excited playing. I'm like, I'll do that. Oh no, I've made a mistake.
Yeah, I know.
So we will get slicker, people. We will get slicker. Well, I'll try and get better.
Yeah.
But we have fun.
If you want tactical geniuses, there's hundreds of people out there.
It's not
this guy. It's not us.
Right, so I want to try and take them. So I'll do Endless Fury into them.
Yeah.
I'll do Melter into them, Rocket Pod into them, and the big Melter into them. And that's, if that's not enough,
who knows? We'll wrap it up.
If that's wrong, I don't want to be right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I'll do D6 shots on the big Melter first.
Yeah. Is this going into commandos? Yeah.
No, the Avenger and the big Melters into them.
Okie doke.
And then the small Melter and the Rocket Pod into them.
Yep.
So 4 shots. 3s and 2s to kill.
So that's 4 dead. We'll keep count because leadership could be a thing.
Level 12. So Endless Fury. 14 shots. Endless Fury. I always forget that. And exploding 6s.
Oh, what a time to pull out the exploding 6s.
Nice.
Oh wow.
And then
3s.
3s, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
-2.
By the beard of Mork. So I mean, that's them gone. Splat.
Then the Melter.
Like General Melchard at a Blackadder, with a dustpan and brush.
They're firing, sir. They're firing. So the Melter, single shot into those guys.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 1 CP. I might as well use it now because this is.
You got Rocket Pod as well, haven't you, Kane? Then.
Yeah, but I'm gonna sod it. I'm gonna use CP because he's gonna charge in. Hopefully, you'll kill him. Fuck it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
Bleep that out.
Keep it PG.
So that's 3 and 2s to kill. Yes.
Oh, that's another one vaporised.
So then the Rocket Pod, 3 shots, hit on 3s.
Here we go.
No.
Yeah. What's the strength of it?
The Rocket strength 8. So yeah, one.
Oh no! I don't. If they survive, I reckon he's outside of 12 for the charge.
No, it's 11 to get. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you'd be outside there, mate. Because he's outside of 12 inches, you couldn't declare a charge.
Fair enough. So yeah, that's that. That's
so you got
pretty epic. One
commando left.
The commando as well.
No wonder they stuck behind that rock the entire game. As soon as they come out, they're going to be vaporised. So we've got the charge phase here, and I'm going to get Phil to roll every single dice.
He's going to charge in.
Because I've got 2 models left alive.
So although he's only hitting on 4s now, I'm going to do the big profile, so I only need 2 to go through.
You get +1 to hit, don't you? Is it still 4s with a +1?
Yeah, so it's in the bottom bracket, so it's 5 down to 4s.
So you're going for a big smash?
Yeah, what's his toughness?
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, so yeah, I would only be wounding you on 3s with the stomp. So I'd need 6 or 7 stomps to go through. What's your save?
Oh, 3 up. Oh!
Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do the big lance.
Oh!
So I need 4s.
Oh no! No CPs to reroll.
Yeah, so it.
What's the AP?
-4.
-4?
Yeah.
And what's the damage?
8.
Got ramshackle. 6. Oh! So that puts him down to 5 wounds. So I get my attacks back. I've got 6 to get through. Can I do it, Phil? Can I do it?
Oh, I could have sworn he would have killed him.
I could have sworn we would have killed him.
Of the dice.
So middle bracket now. I'm hitting on 4s. Oh, I get 1 explosion. It wasn't that one, by the way. So now I'm wounding on 4s. 1 goes through on you, Invan. Goes through 2 damage, puts him down to 4. And I think that's game.
Your go.
Where's the 4? Where's the 4 on this bloody thing? There you
I might
go.
as well finish it off.
Yeah, so obviously you get to fight first. So I'm going to have to fall back there. Oh, actually, his leadership. So he lost that turn 9. So I need a 1 to keep that dude alive. 1. Oh no, he flees.
And the fall back, duke it out.
I can't because you attack first.
Yeah. No, but I haven't got another turn.
Yeah, you still get to fight back, don't you? Still get to fight my turn.
Yeah, I know, but if you attack...
You attack me.
Hey, it's your turn now, isn't
It's
it?
my turn. Because I didn't charge, you fight first.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So there we
he's
go.
the lone survivor. So at the end of that round, what's the points?
We'll have a count up because we've got to count up basically what feels killed, and then we'll come back to you with the scores on the doors. Am I in? Is that all right? So what was it? 88, 85.
What
yeah.
an absolute zinger.
Yeah, I think that last turn, when you're a bit nonchalantly killing those orcs, actually picked you over the post to put you over the line.
That was at the end there, it was probably the best shooting in the game, save to the last few shots.
That's great.
So the final score was
88-85 to the big man.
To the Knights. Which I wasn't expecting at all. As Tom says, it was a bit nonchalant, or I'm just going to shoot at what's left. And if I hadn't have killed that last unit and that unit had run away, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
It's weird because when you don't play, we haven't played for how long?
Well, since last lockdown, really.
Yeah, and you A, forget how much you enjoy it, B, forget how stressful it is just trying to remember everything, especially doing back reps. I know we're only messing around and it's not a serious channel or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't want to make too many mistakes.
No,
but...
and then when you do, that kind of tilts you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you think, oh God, but no.
I think we both made mistakes. Me charging with that bone breaker there, I just brought him in far too soon. If I just waited, picked my targets, like I did with every other unit really, pick my targets and you can kill it. Whereas I kept that bone breaker and reserve 1 more turn. I could have come in, maybe took on the Crusader, but then everyone makes mistakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's part of it, isn't it?
And so your Overwatch there, when you Overwatch the Orc boys.
It's exactly what I did against Danvers about attacking with the wrong thing. You think, oh, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, and then you just get carried away.
Excited. I want to kill them.
And but if we hadn't have made those mistakes, it wouldn't have made it.
It might have been more one-sided because I think my boss on Warbite there stayed alive.
He's immense for 100.
I think he's about 115 points.
What a unit!
And to be fair, I did tailor him to fight Knights, but I think with Orcs you've got to have your list to play Knights.
Yeah, of course, it's not a tournament. It's you're playing Knights.
It's like there's tailoring then and there's tailoring, but if I didn't bring that, literally I can't kill anything. But for 115 points, what an absolute missile!
Yeah. And he's terrifying. It's like whenever he goes, I'm thinking,
wounding on 2s.
The only good thing was the Lancer, because he's got that 4-up save. He was quite a good counter.
Yeah.
So he could soak up a bit of damage that Gallant or other big Knights haven't got an invulnerable. So he just
you know what I should have done? Instead of going round the back there into the Lancer, I should have come this way
and taken that
out. But I got blurred by the massive Lance. I was like, I've got to kill it. It's very orky. I've got to kill it. But no, fantastic game.
Yeah,
good to be back.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be recording these thick and fast now. We're going to try and get 1 or maybe 2 even a week, aren't we? And
fingers crossed.
Weekly.
Fingers crossed. Depends on how long it takes Danvers to edit them.
God
and
bless you, Danvers.
Get them online and stuff like that.
So we got what's coming up. So I'm nearly finished my NIDs. Fingers_FW on Instagram if you want to see how they're getting on. So they're going to be making a channel debut in the next week or so.
They are. I think you're actually going to be playing Dan from Lookout Sir podcast.
Yeah, Dan or potentially Joe. Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Looking forward to hooking up with those blokes. Check out. You've already given a shout out, but Lookout Sir podcast, a great listen if you're a 40k fan.
Definitely. I've got my Chaos Knights. They're coming along nicely. Check them out. Garfield_IFW on Instagram. And my Lamenters, they're coming along.
Coming on beautifully.
They'll be out sometime soon as well. And my Tower packed away. They're sleeping. Yeah.
Waiting for a certain book to come out.
Exactly. Who knows when that'll be, but hopefully they'll be better than they are now. But yeah, we've got some people coming down to play us. Vanguard Tactics and Lookout Sir, and Maybe John from JFC Painting, he might come out down and give us a game.
Golden Demon winner, top man.
Like sort of award-winning army. So,
top man for a Scouser, but
yeah, as far as they go.
Yeah.
Best of a bad bunch.
Tolerating.
Yeah. we'll take a hubcaps off our cars.
Lovely
job. But yeah, onwards and upwards, eh?
Yeah.
As we say, we've got this dedicated space now.
That's it. I can just drive home now.
Exactly.
We don't have to worry about
I
clearing
can
up.
send my wife in here to tidy up after us.
Not touching my models.
Not worth shaking hands.
Awesome. Thank you, mate.
But yeah,
Love that.
good times, man.
Yeah, great to be filming again, and thanks for remaining subbed as well for so long, because I realised when you've not got any content coming out, it's not much to...
But yeah, spread the word. Hit the subscribe button. We
tell
enjoy
us how
it.
many rules we got wrong.
Yeah, please tell us, because I'm sure we'll get them wrong next time anyway.
The only ones I can think of were the -3, like I said, but then we corrected that.
Yeah,
and forgot to tell them.
It's
So
all
they'll
right.
definitely pick up on that.
I'm certain I got
There'll
stuff
be other
wrong.
things. There'll be other
I'm
things.
certain I got stuff wrong, but
that's why we went Knights in the first game back, because it's
simple.
Ish.
And Orks, I sort of know how to play Orks, sort of.
I was going to bring demons, and that would have been. I
No.
would have been just sitting in the corner quivering.
Yeah, it'd been a short back bet. Quick half hour.
We're waffling.
Yeah.
You've been great.
You've been fantastic.
Catch us out for the next battle.
Peace.